So basically, today is another day in the real world. Yesterday was history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. Made that up myself. Just kidding. Kung Fu Panda made that up. But you know what I did make up? This one. Just gonna think it up off the top of my head. When you wake up, do you go back to sleep? Or do you get up? Depending on what you do, depending on what you do is how you treat things, whether you like it or not. Boom. I don't know. Probably doesn't make any sense. But yesterday, went to the baptism. We went to the temple, and saw the greatest sunset the world has ever seen. I was baffled. And today, we are going to seminary to learn more about spiritual knowledge. Just kidding, I actually don't know what we're going to learn about, but I'm going to gain spiritual knowledge. So, yeah. Don't really know what else to talk about. Basically, just going to be it. So, I'm going to see you all later. Bye-bye. Where'd he go?
Back.
Did you go to McDonald's yesterday?
Yeah. When we hung out, boy. Oh, you hung out? Yeah, wrestling. Bro, your wrestling started at 7.
Yo, work was pretty gas. I got money. I was like, yo, did you guys get paid? And then they were like, no. And I was like, yo, I have money in my work app. And they were like, oh, you probably got your bonus. And I was like, what are you talking about? Didn't you say that the bonus comes after your second month? The first month, it'll be your it'll be your introduction arc. And then the second month, then you'll get your bonus. And then he was like, the boss low-key probably just forgot. And I was like, yes, thank you. I'm getting a ski pass this year. Yes, I love you, big boss. Don't worry, boss, I'll treat you well. You can trust in me. I'll treat you well with that bonus. Anyway, it's time for the gym. Just wanted to bring that up. But now, it's time to hit chest! Hit chest! Yo, so that was a pretty fire workout. My chest feels pretty pumped. You know what else feels pretty pumped? My triceps. I feel like I went on them pretty hard. I did straight, like the straight bar, just straight across. I did those push downs, and I did those skull crushes, which I don't think I recorded those. I don't think, I think I only recorded like 2 things. Sorry, but I guess I was wrong about nighttime. There's still people here. But I'm like, there's always gonna be people here. I just thought it would be less. When in reality, there's like 2 people less. It's kind of hard to record when there's still a whole row in front of the mirrors. So, on to the more important stuff. A couple days ago, I said I was preaching about prayers and how you gotta have faith and all that junk. Well, after that I said, tomorrow I'll tell you guys all about loving thy neighbor. The next day, I talked about what was ready and what was to come for that day. And as soon as I turned that off, I was like, oh shoot, I was supposed to talk about that stuff, but talk about it now. I think this might be like after gym routine, you know what I'm saying? So, loving thy neighbor. That is something that I struggle with. Loving thy neighbor. I probably don't struggle with it as much as I'm making myself believe to, but I seriously think that it is hard for me to love people. I'm like, I can tolerate people, but to love them, yeah, I don't know about that. It is low-key, like, it's just so tough to have someone talk to you and then hear how they talk to you and be thinking, oh yeah, I could be friends with this guy. No, no, I couldn't. Somebody was staring at me in that other car. And you know what? I'm gonna change my ways. I love that person. You wanna know why? Because they are human just like the rest of us. They have the same struggles as me. Yo, sorry bro, I just cut you off. But I gotta take this turn, man. Alright. Sorry about that. Kind of went a little bit fast, but we're still chilling. Alright. On to loving that neighbor. I love that person. You wanna know why? Because they're human. Sure, I love animals too. I love animals just as much as I love humans. I'm starting to, as long as you say it, and you say it enough that you start to believe it, you say it till you think it, and then you think it till you believe it. Boom! I just cooked that up. Either that or somebody else said it. But either way, I cooked that up in my mind. I did not hear anybody else say that before. But you say it till you think it, then you think it till you believe it. And I'm saying right now that I love every single person that I have ever met. You wanna know why I love them? Because they've made it this far. They have made it their entire life living. And is there anything worse? Is there anything better than getting a life? Maybe. Some people have better lives than others. Some people have worse lives than others. But we all still have lives. And that's what's important. That's what you got to think about. That's what you got to remember. Because if you look at somebody on the side of the street, no house, begging for money, think about it. They are determined, bro. Their life is basically over, yet they still choose to live. They still think that they still are trying to get that chance to come back. Either that or they're trying to get their chance to get another beer. But other than that, at least they have a purpose in life, and at least that they are still living. They still have a life, they still have a purpose, and maybe the purpose is to bring people, is to have people show humbleness. Because if you can give a homeless person money, I think that's what it means to be humble. Because you are giving up something that is very important in life, which is money nowadays. Money is very important. You need money to live. Well, not really. You need money to, I guess, live freely, I guess. I don't know. Basically, money is important because if you don't have money, you're basically just kicked out of society. But you're not kicked out of life. That's what you got to remember. And if you can give up some of that money to give to someone else, if you can give up some of that money to pay to tithing, then you are really showing that you can give up something that you love for the need of someone that needs it. That probably doesn't make sense. I barely know I don't even know what I just said. But all I know, that I gotta be more humble. Bro, turn off your brights. I mean, yeah, that's basically all that I gotta say. I just gotta start thinking that I love people more. That I love more people more often. Because eventually, I'm going to be a happy man. And if anybody out there is saying, how could you be happy loving every single person? Because I have no hate in my heart. Kindness is free, boys. Kindness is free, woman. Kindness is free, every single person on this human planet. So, I mean, that's about it. I don't really have anything else to say. This is probably going to be the end of the video, so I'm going to leave it on that note. Alright. Turn this light on so you guys can see my face. Boom. Goodbye, you guys. Remember to love that neighbor, and make sure you love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, then who are you? If you don't love yourself, then what else should you get? If you don't love yourself, at the very least, show the love that you don't have for yourself and push it towards other people. That definitely contradicts itself. If you don't love yourself, then love other people, because they probably deserve it. If you don't love yourself, I'm saying the same thing. If you don't love yourself, think about the people that also don't love themselves. Show them the love that you never got. I'll see you boys tomorrow. Good night, sleep well, and like and subscribe, comment down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.